manslaughter.
Let him go!
New Year's Day 2009. In a scene captured from 5 different angles by witnesses with cell phone cameras, transit police at an Oakland, California rail station are arguing and scuffling with a group of young black men they've detained after a fight on one of the trains. One of those young men is 22-year-old Oscar Grant, who works at a butcher shop. Grant, unarmed, is lying face down, not resisting. Suddenly, Officer Johannes Messerly pulls his pistol and shoots Grant in the back. Grant later dies. Charged with murder, Messerly says it was all a horrible mistake, that he meant to go for his taser to stun Grant with a jolt of electricity, but somehow grabbed his pistol instead. Grant's family said it was indeed cold-blooded murder.
He was killed for nothing. There was more officers there. If he was doing anything, they could have called other officers. They could have, for God's sake, they could have beat him like they beat Rodney King, but no, he killed him.
Outside the courthouse, Oscar Grant's family was disappointed at the verdict.
My son was murdered. He was murdered. He was murdered. He was murdered. My son was murdered. And the law has not held the officer accountable the way that he should have been held accountable.
Many business owners in Oakland, anticipating trouble after the verdict, boarded up their storefronts. Tonight, community leaders are calling for people to remain calm.
The involuntary manslaughter charge will probably bring a sentence of 2 to 4 years for Messerly. A lot of people, including these demonstrators behind me, are not happy about that tonight.
Here with Reese Damani Lewis, who is live for us in Oakland. Damani?
Well, Edie and Dalton, this evening where we are right now, things are somewhat quiet in the area that we are in off of 18th and San Pablo. However, there are a number of demonstrators that are gathering near 14th and Broadway. We have pictures of this that we want to show you right now. Several hundred demonstrators that are out there, obviously, some of them protesting the verdict in the Johannes Messerly case. A number of them are basically talking to us, telling us that they were upset with the verdict this afternoon. Squad car that is currently being tended to at this hour. Those are just some of the instances and some of the things that have been going on in that area. However, things have been mostly quiet, mostly peaceful since that verdict. Again, in the area that we are in this right now, it's very quiet. We have noticed that a lot of businesses in this area, they have some of their windows boarded up, and a number of them have pictures of Oscar Grant in their windows. That's it. That's the scene as of right now, but of course, so we'll continue to follow this. This is a very fluid situation, and we'll continue to stay on top of this. Edie and Galston.